tried to send, but they're horrible at it. Sometimes Valley Station.
All right, Barry, you ready?
Hey guys, you're coming in, come in, we're getting
The
started.
question for $1 million. What is the first letter in the English alphabet? Is it A, C, B, D, C, A, or D, B? What is the first letter in the English alphabet?
Well, it's A, isn't it?
I don't know, mate, is it?
Well, yeah.
So you want me to lock that in?
Yes, please, Eddie.
Lock in A.
Yep. Oh, hang on. What I mean is C.
C, yeah. First you said A, and then now you want to change it to C. Well, what do you want me to lock in?
Oh, no, the answer is A, so lock in C. C, A.
C, A. I need an answer, mate.
Yeah, no, lock in A.
So that's your answer?
Yeah, A is my answer.
Okay.
So you locked in C?
Well, listen, you can't have it both ways. Either I lock in C or I lock in A.
A.
So you want to lock that in? Lock in A.
Yeah. A, as in C.
Now, are you trying to be a pain in the ass?
No.
Well, can you just give me the straight answer so I can lock the bloody thing in?
The answer is A.
It's locked in.
So you locked in C?
Shut up. $1 million. What is the first letter in the English alphabet? You said A,
Meaning C.
the answer is C. A is the first letter in the English alphabet. Sorry, Barry. We're unfortunately out of time here on Millionaire, but we'll see you next time, eh? So that hurts, mate.
I knew it was A.
So you guys get the lights. So welcome, guys. Welcome to your team meeting. Hey, team, come on up. So this cute little video, can any of you relate that whatever you do, you can't win, and there's nobody out there helping you win? It feels like you're losing and they're excited about it. So what we have is our cute team that's here to help you all win. So, Heather, Jennifer, Diane, and Sean, come on up. All right, and first, we have Sean. He is your safety net. Sean, would you like to tell them how you are their safety net?
You tell me, how am I your safety net?
Keep us out of jail.
Keep you out of jail, keep your contract safe, right?
You're the one that comes through when we have questions.
Do you feel safe?
Yes.
Good.
Perfect. Next we have Heather, who double your money. Could that be helpful, Heather?
Do you like doubling your money?
You bet.
Yeah. When you get coached, when you get answers to your questions and the help you need, go to the classes, you actually have closings. So there you go.
Then we have cute little Diane. Ask the audience lifeline.
And why you want to ask the audience, ask me a question. Ask me all the questions. There's no stupid question. I've been in the real estate industry for years, and I know who has the answer to your question. So ask me.
Yeah. And then I have the 50-50 lifeline. On the 50-50 lifeline, it knocks out 2 of the wrong answers. So it increases your odds of winning by 50%. So I can sit down with you with your goals and help you get a game plan in place so you can increase your odds of winning and reaching your goal.
Oh, yeah.
And we have Jennifer, who has the +1 lifeline.
So this is like if your husband bails on you on a date and you need a +1. Like, I also been in the real estate industry for a long time. Some of you don't know that I am licensed and have been for 10 years, so I know exactly what you're going through. So just because I do the books doesn't mean I don't know how to help you. So
Because she does the book, she knows how to help us.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, so let me be your +1.
So we want to help you be a millionaire, and there will be more of that to come, but in the meantime, we have a word from our sponsors. As for you guys, we've got clean impressions. Woo-hoo.
I don't know if we're going to be as fun as Nancy, but we'll try and be there. My name is Justin Pack, and this is my partner and brother Jake, and we own Clean Impressions Carpet Cleaning. We started it from the ground up last year. We're both in college, and we've learned a lot about running a business. I'm sure all of you kind of self-employed real estate agents can relate. The reason why we're here is we've worked for a couple of your agents, and being one, they said, come be a corporate sponsor, so that's why we're here. thought I'd share a little bit of a story, kind of fits in with your guys' demographic here in your community with real estate agents everywhere. There was a small one-agent office, and he had a large building next to him, and a big agency came in, moved in. He was a little scared of the big agency. They put a big sign up that said, "Best realtors in the country, best numbers, hire us." He's wondering how he's going to compete. There's another building that shows up next to him that says, "Lowest commissions in the state, hire us." And he's in the middle trying to figure out what to do. He's just a one-man band. And he puts up a sign in the middle that says "Main Entrance." It's all about being creative and creating a better mousetrap. To, like you said, talk to, I forget your name, to help double your money. We're here to help you and your team, whether you're selling a unit or helping someone find a house. We're there to help you guys get it clean. If you'd like to hire us, if you want to stay dirty, that's okay as well. Just a little bit about our equipment. It's top of the line. It's as powerful as it comes. We do everything from large commercial apartment buildings down to like a small, just a little one-bedroom house. So Nancy wanted us to share a little bit how we can help you become a millionaire. There's a lot of, is time up? Really? Oh, that was fast. So in order for us to help you become a millionaire, we want to help you look like a millionaire. The first house that you send to us to help you get clean, bring your car to the house while we're there, and we'll detail the whole thing for free. No charge to you, get a free car detail, try us out. We did leave a bottle of carpet spotter on the desk, as well as a little handout with our name and number. Try us first free, we stand behind all the work we do. So. That was a quick minute 30.
Hi guys, I'm Laura with Boomerang Direct Marketing. Hopefully some of you have heard us. We were based out of Colorado. A team of realtors got together and needed something with value, so they came up with this great concept that we recently expanded here to Salt Lake City and Weaver Davis. So basically what we do is we partner with businesses, and every other month we put something free on a postcard. So coming up, this is all valid. It's our October offer. Buy one, get one free at Corner Bakery. Then what we do is we customize it with compliments of your name, company name on the front. I have to break. This is so much pressure. And then if you turn the card around, we put your photo, all of your contact information, your logo, and a tagline. So it's a great way for you guys to stay in touch with your sphere while giving them something high in value that has longer shelf life, which is going to keep you top of mind. So that's a good. Oh, I still have time. Signing up is easy. You just go to our website. It's on the back of the card, so it's my contact information. So if you have any questions, feel free to call or email me. I also have a promo code, so if you guys want $15 off your first order, make sure to give me a call. And that's all I have. Oh, and I'm presenting here at 12:30, so stick around. I brought pies and maybe some free giveaways. We'll see. So thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thanks, Sean's back. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Sean's going to give us an update from UAR and information to keep us up to date.
So, the update's not necessarily from UAR, it's just from the board, the MLS, as well as other stuff. Anyway, the new dues billing, you guys all saw that email, right?
Yeah.
Does everyone have questions on it?
Yeah.
Yes, your questions are what?
Well, it said we're paying full dues for a full year this October, but then in June, we're paying another full year. So what happens in 6 months we're double paying?
Okay, so I didn't interpret it that way. So I understood it differently. Luke, you're gonna want to speak to that?
The money that's gonna be, is just gonna be held, and they'll pay it in January for the next year. Okay, so they're gonna collect this December, November, pay all next year. But everybody's asked, everybody gets mad because they are a hard time to pay in November, December. So the board decided to move it to July. You pay in July, they'll hold your 6 months until you have to pay for the rest of the stuff on January 1st. But the board's gonna be July to July, and everything else they gotta pay starts January again.
So it's like escrow, it's still
Right.
gonna be
Same,
January
it's
to
gonna be,
January.
the board's just gonna hold the money, pay it for you, then if you decide to get out, because I asked that question in the meeting, if you decide to get out in August or September, they'll repay your money back that you already paid.
Okay, so a lot of the other associations do their dues billing in the middle of the year, right? So we had, after years of complaints and suggestions, we moved ours up, was it 2 months? We moved them up by
Right.
2 months. So now they're trying to move it up even earlier. So there's even some associations across the country that allow you to pay monthly, right? Or quarterly. The reason why we don't is NAR we're not large enough to do that. So NAR requires all those fees as well as UAR, all those fees paid up front. So imagine if the board had to write a check to pay all those up front, right? And that's why they do it. We're not large enough. We are right around 2,000 members, right? Does anyone know how big Salt Lake Board is?
About 6.
A little over 7,000 members.
They're actually at teeters right around the 8 mark with all their members, so. Yeah, they're a lot larger than we are, even though we have a lot of people who are members here and there. Who's a member of Salt Lake? Just me? Cash Ridge? Brigham? What are you guys doing? All right, so
They
no
pay their-
other
they pay
questions
it-
on that?
But they pay it the same way too, they pay it a year in advance, so it's not like
Yeah.
we're in.
Yeah, we're not an anomaly by any means.
Right.
So, okay. Anyone else see some of the MLS new changes? Just Heather? Heather's talking, not paying attention.
Yeah, I see.
Heather saw them because we already had a conversation around one of them. No?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, questions on them?
I've got a comment on it. It's really annoying doing your market analysis now, because if you go and revise something, it erases all the data. That's really annoying.
Yeah, let's talk after, because that's not one of the changes.
It is. Well, it is. I actually called and talked about it. They said that it's supposed to make it easier, but.
Yours didn't do for me.
If you save it, so one of the changes, there's changes happening every day now. So one of the changes is your last searches show up again, so you have them always there, and that's supposed to work same thing for the CMA. So has anyone noticed that? Your recent searches are there?
Very convenient.
Okay, all right. Questions on that stuff? The biggest change that I thought I was gonna get pushed back on as a director was the exclusive, the office exclusive listing form. Anyone see that? So that's your homework. Everyone go look at it. There's a new form. That form has been revised. It's gone through NAR's legal as well as UAR, as well as our local people, and it's been revised, and then it's been put out there as of beginning of the month. So I'm glad that you guys have noticed. That means you're not taking those type of listings.
You said office exclusive.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. Okay, so in the past, what happens is you take a listing and then you're not gonna put in the MLS for whatever reason, right? So you're supposed to submit that form to the MLS instead of the information to the MLS. So if Jennifer sees the listing somehow, she calls, or excuse me, she goes to the MLS and it's not in there. So she calls the MLS and says, hey, I see this listing, where's it at? They say, oh, it's an office exclusive, so now she knows. So that person's playing fair. That's the form that you submit to the MLS that's been changed. It's to try to curb some of the violators. Anyway, so it's a good thing you guys haven't read it. It means you're not violating.
Okay, so I have a question.
I read it.
So there's new forms that, or they've updated the new forms, but Keller Williams on our .lib don't have those forms yet. How can we get those transferred over?
We will work on that.
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So what it is, it's just a matter of uploading everything, is what it is. And this takes time. So at the UAR convention last week, there was a whole hours worth of sessions on some of the new forms. 3 hours? Is that how long it was? Yeah, it was horrible. And anyway, it was some good information and some like scratching your head information. So, but just ask questions if you have questions on the forms. Okay. We have this food drive that the association's done every year, not every year, but for the last, in fact, Lene's the one who started it 4 years ago. Anyway, so basically it's a challenge. Whoever can get the most food, donate the most food wins a prize. The first place office wins $5,000, second place office wins $2,500, and third place wins $1,000. Luke.
And on that too, they also said if you're gonna collect codes and stuff or different, like if somebody, you have a code drive or whatever, you can do that and you can just say your points, you actually decide what kind of points you're gonna give for codes. But you can do a food drive and give it to somebody else and you can still count it as our office. So if you have a food drive that you do, Heather, like you do for your other, you can count all your cans, give it to them, you just need to report it. So it's not all have to go to just to the Ogden.
Yeah, we can help decide where it goes.
What they're saying, you can bring anything you have, any food drive you're doing with your clients, count the points, you're trying to get up to 100,000 items. Last year, she did 60,000 herself.
Our goal is to do a semi this year.
So
That's our goal.
So that's,
And the case lot sales are going on right now. This is the time to go buy, and don't buy smack ring. No
So,
smack ring.
We will, a box will be provided to throw the stuff in, but we're not gonna leave it in that box, well, because that box looks nice. We're gonna throw it in that box. We count the items, we're supposed to report it, is it weekly or every other week?
we're gonna do weekly. but
So,
I mean,
we're gonna misreport, just telling you in advance, so it looks like we brought a bunch in at the end, but bring it all in now. We want people to think that we wanna come out strong at the end, right?
But like I said too, just if you're doing any on your side, count them, say you brought them in, just be honest with what you brought in, that's all. And the codes and different things, they're gonna give you points, different points for that.
Okay, questions on that?
Stay tuned, more info coming.
Are these used coats or?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Used, clean, and new use, clean use, gently.
Okay, so we haven't done Stump and Chump for a minute. We're not going to do it, so don't get excited. But just keep in mind that you can ask me those dumb questions, and I will answer them, hopefully not with a dumb answer. Right? When was the last dumb question I had?
Never.
Never.
Probably last night,
There's no dumb
Should I
questions.
read those texts that came in at like 10:30 last
Hey,
night?
no.
Hey, Sean, there is no dumb
Yes.
question to stay out of jail, so there's no dumb question.
Speaking from the guy that says, hey, I need bail money. Just kidding, just kidding, he's only done it twice. Anything we need to watch out for? Any trends you guys see happening?
Still the multiple offers.
Multiple offers?
And then the board, well, I don't know if you talked about the, having items, couches and stuff that you,
Personal items?
personal items, they have a 3-page document for that now. And
They simplified it.
they simplified it because it's 3 pages.
Simplified it. The concept sounds easier, but it's just more paperwork, which, right? So, oh, let's talk about that. In fact, that's been happening with you guys too. All right, so what's happening is you get a call, a signed call, and it's not even from an agent, it's from a person who wants to see the home, and you go show the home, and they turn around and they say, oh, I'll have my agent write you an offer, right? That's happening more and more. So a lot of builders will say, I should ask the question, what do you guys see builders saying?
The agent doesn't come in
Yeah.
with the client at the first showing, it is, and signs the form,
It's not theirs.
It's not theirs. Now, we're gonna start seeing that as a normal thing within our MLS. We're gonna have agents start adding that to agent remarks. So make sure you educate your clients to not call the listing agent and say, well, I didn't wanna bother my agent, can you show me the property? Because what's that agent gonna do?
Take the sale.
Cut the commission.
Or be ticked.
I don't remember who it was, Richter. The person who, was it Sean?
We've had many of them have been.
And someone got mad because they wouldn't show them the property because their agent was out of town.
Oh, that was.
Yeah.
Was it yours,
That
John?
was me, yeah.
Yeah.
It was an
So
underwriter.
that's becoming quite common, right?
Buyer got mad?
The
Yeah,
buyer got
buyer
mad
did.
because he didn't want to stop what he was doing and run and show the property because he said his agent was out of town. There are agents coaching their clients to call the listing agent and let them show the property. That's becoming a trend that we're noticing. Do not do that. If I find out you're doing it, I'm gonna come down so hard on you because it's so annoying and unprofessional. Who represents our clients?
We do.
Okay, do we want them to call the listing agent and show them the property?
No.
No. Now, if you're out of town, you're busy, you've got Jay Winty's in a play, and he's practicing his lines, and he can't go, right?
That's not true.
He just had his hand up, so I thought his head was shining. So he's busy and he can't go. So what should he do if he can't go when that client, when it works out? What should he do?
Call your +1.
Yep.
Call your +1. What else should you do? Call your coach. Call Luke. Call me.
Call
Right?
any of us.
Let's say we're all unavailable because we're in the same play. Which would be weird.
Sean.
But let's say we're unavailable. What should you do then? You should, at that point, then you could call that listing agent and explain. Do not let your client do that. Are we on the same page?
I got a phone call from the wife at like 9 o'clock. The husband had called the sign at 8:30, 8:45. He was still on the phone with the listing agent. The wife wanted to use me, the husband was plastered drunk. And it said something to the agent, and the agent got pissed off at him. And so that was not the situation I would have had happen. However, treat the other people that don't know what's going on with a little bit of respect and understanding that they don't know what they're doing. And also, if they're drunk, don't piss them off because it's a $750,000 home and it could be a turn on.
I'm not sure how any of this correlates.
It's a good story, though. Client called the listing agent, what do you say?
I didn't have them call it, they called, the husband called, and then the wife said, we're using you, and he's on the other phone with the agent right now, what do we do?
Gotcha. You guys, does that make more sense now?
Yep.
Okay, you missed that part.
Just be nice, because it could be a sale that could have happened, so yes, be professional as the listing agent, but also the understanding that they're inebriated a little bit, that it's okay to not lose your cool, if that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely. So we treat people the way we what?
Want to be treated.
Now, when they treat us like they're a bunch of a-holes, which some of us are called that often, don't digress to that. Please don't digress to that. Take the high road. Okay? Am I way over time?
Yeah,
All right.
remind them of your contracts.
Oh, contracts class, thank you. So my contracts class that was scheduled for Thursday is going to be changed to 10:30. I have a conflict with some other stuff going on. So I'm moving it from 1 to 10:30. So if that screws up your schedule, I apologize, come talk to me before and we'll figure something else out.
And Ignite, people who are trying to get their Ignite graduation, that's part of your graduation, so make sure you get there. Awesome. Thanks, Sean. Okay, next we have our production awards. Get those taken care of.
Okay. This is production for August.
Okay.
First time capper.
Could be yours.
This could be yours here. Oh.
Oh, I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know.
My brain was.
And now we have our first closings. Emily Brooks, Bethany Jenkins, and Kelly Wheelwright.
Either here.
Bethany's on a plane. Our first listing in August, Ryan Christiansen. Okay, listings taken. Tied for third, Shay and Winty. And second is Kevin Ivins. And number one is the Good Life Group. Okay, I'm gonna save that for last. Which one do you want? I don't know.
Take them all.
Okay, closed volume, number 3, Jay Winty, Fresh and Minty. Number 2 is the Good Life Group. Number 1 is Kevin Ivins. And we don't have an Ignite graduate.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll have
So here's the big one, and we'll just read all your names and you'll get your certificates later. This is who has contributed to KW Cares. And we'll just read them all at once and then you can clap. Wendy Anderson, Luke and Lene Balster, Corey and Rhonda Burdener, Martin and Wendy Eliason, Craig Goodlove, Troy Hatch, he's in Logan, Sean Jenke, Bethany Jenkins, Jared Mackenheimer, Jim McEwen, Stephanie Phipps, Kevin Richter, Tennille Ridgway, Dinah Scheifel, Tony Scott, you notice they're not in the corner, Heather Smith, Susie Spainhauer, Rochelle Tracy, and Christy Vale.
Huge list. And next is our listing promotions. So anybody who has a listing they would like to promote, come on up.
Pretty quick.
Yay.
Mine's not that exciting, but who has clients that like Pinterest?
Oh, yeah.
Many, maybe. Nestled in Ogden's beautiful East Bench, on one of the premier streets lies 2836 Malin. Beautiful East Bench bungalow featuring 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, updated kitchen, covered patio, beautiful landscaping. Your clients will love the neighborhood and all the Instagram likes they get as they post photos of this wonderful home. It's coming up on Thursday of this week, probably 2:15-ish, and we'll set the price tonight, but it's a beautiful home. So.
Great.
3.
Does anyone have a client looking for a condo in Salt Lake City? Either someplace to stay when they don't want to make the commute, or rental income, or maybe they want to move to Salt Lake City? We have a 1-bedroom, 1-bath condo for $125 that'll be listed Thursday. It's in the Capitol Hill district, so right in the middle of Salt Lake City, close to the University of Utah, easy commute. So if anyone is looking for something like that, let me know.
Hello. I have a listing in Washington Terrace, and it's a perfect rental income for somebody that wants to make some money. $154,000.
Where at?
It's on 300 West, and the address is 308. It's off of 300 West, 4775 South Washington Terrace. I have it's 929 North Farmington Crossing. It's close to everything. We're priced under.
Yesterday.
You did, okay. It has a little bit of a dog smell, and so that's why we have $5,000 off what typically is selling in there.
Clean impressions.
Yes.
Honey. 1095 Country Circle in Syracuse. That's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's about 3,000 square feet, immaculately taken care of, and it's at $385. Then I have a Grandview property at $82,000. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Grandview is over where the old McCady Hospital used to be. We're also priced under value there too as well, just because we were under contract on a home and that fell apart.
I've got one in the terrace, it's 138 East, 5200 South. That was on for a day, and we had a couple offers and that fell through. So it's back up. It's 174.9, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 car garage, 1,800 square feet, and a newly remodeled bathroom.
Where is it at?
138 East, 5200.
Hey, we've got 3 homes. One's in Clearfield. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage for 182,000 square feet. So I have no idea what the condition is. I haven't been there. Yesterday, I actually got a text message that says, hey, can we just save some time, cancel the appointment, and just list the home? So I said, okay, so we sent the paperwork over. So. But next one is up in Harrisville. It is a townhome, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, immaculate, really nice floors, kitchen, everything. So that one's going to be $145. It's in the development that's just south of 2600 North. So, and then finally, nestled in the beautiful hills on the Wasatch Front here in Shadow Valley on Shoshone Drive. Immaculate home. Amazing kitchen. It actually, the kitchen flows out onto the deck, and from the deck, it actually feels like you're in like a mountain village, and you just kind of look down. It doesn't even feel like you're in a town, and it's really cool. Big kitchen with a huge island, and you know they really like entertaining. So if you have clients that are looking to entertain, it's fantastic. It just flows out onto the deck, and really great for that kind of thing. So lots of scrub oak, really beautiful home, and $325. So all 3 of these are hitting the market on Thursday.
Sweet.
That one's 5, the last one.
And we're not picking a winner because I am so proud of you guys for taking the time to be creative and tell us about your listings. So I have prizes for everybody. So please, turn. Okay. All right, next, we're gonna play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You guys wanna play?
Woohoo, the answer's A.
Okay, let's try again. Who wants to play if you want to be a millionaire? All righty, Sean, Jennifer, Diane, Heather, come on up. All righty. And trust me, there's an amazing prize at the end. So you want to participate? Okay, first.
Okay, so you just started in real estate. Now what? A, cheap, sounds good. B, work with the best training company. C, how hard can it be? D, my friends will help me. What is the answer, guys?
Work with the best training company. Best company.
Their answer is
Work with the best.
A, B, C, D.
No, that's babies.
I just said it this way, so we're not going to confuse them. A, B, C, D. B. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Hey, Shay, why don't you come up and tell us what your answer is to this question?
Could you sit any further back? Yeah, in your office.
Great hearing.
Come on, we're on the timer.
Come on, encourage him. Come on, guys. Get him up here. Get him up here.
One more time.
It's in writing.
Which one? Oh,
So I took Bold, if everyone's familiar with that. I felt that it helped me a lot just because the brokerage I was at before was a boutique brokerage, they say, type thing. They didn't teach me anything. They basically threw me in and said, good luck. Had no idea where to start, who to call, what to look for, all that stuff. I didn't even know the board taught classes. So when I came over here, Corey told me that Bold was about to start. I didn't know what it was, so I went and tried it out. The thing that I thought helped me the best is just because they actually make you do everything that you do every day here. So it's not like they just teach, they say, hey, this is what you need to do, and then go off and do it later on when you get a chance. No, they make you do it in the class, they make you, experience everything in the So I felt that helped me the most as far as getting my career started and just keeping it going. So basically just taught me the basics.
Shay, are you a camper?
Yes.
Yes, he is. You're right. B is the right answer.
Awesome. Excellent, guys. Okay, next. We have Jennifer.
Who gets this question? Will you reduce your commission?
No.
I'll do even better. I'll do it for free. So that's gonna be A. B is yes. C, no, my family is starving and I really need the money. Or D, no, you get what you pay for.
D.
D.
It's obviously D, but it is kind of hard.
Why is it hard?
I talked to you about this last week. There are people out there that will reduce their commissions.
I talked to you about this last week.
Actually, you're all wrong. The answer is B, yes.
Oh, good.
Just kidding, don't do it. So there's an agent in this office that took Bold, brand new in real estate. It's about $800, so there's a cost to it. Got one script about reducing the commission. Got her $12,000 in commission return for using the script. So anyone want to guess what it is? What would you say?
What the answer is?
No, if you were coming to me
Oh, yeah.
and I said, will you reduce your commission, what would you say to me?
No.
You need to go to ball.
I am
Oh, you are?
Seriously though, I have been going to for sell by owners and it's sucky anyway.
Right.
And then I was working on one with Wendy in South Weaver forever. And he ended up going with an agent that said, look, I'll list it for you and if you sell it on your own, you can drop me, or I don't know what he said exactly, but he was offering kind of a variable rate situation. And the guy told me, look, he'll do it for free if I sell it on my own, and if he sells it through a realtor, I'll have to pay the fee that way. I was like, well, I'm not gonna list your house for free at the chance that you're gonna go over me. And I thought, well, how do I even compete with that? So in my mind, I can't compete with that. But then also in my mind, I could list for a variable rate and say, if I find a buyer for you, I could do it for, I could list it for 3% if I find a buyer for you, type thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not explaining it very well.
No, we
but-
get it. It's, I mean, it happens to everyone, right?
Yeah.
It's the same across the board.
Yeah.
So I think.
So I just need, I am going to take gold.
Good.
And I've signed up to do it
Good.
for that reason, because it's hard for me to compete with it without saying, yeah, I'll reduce my commission.
So that seller is, I mean, he's gonna get what he pays for.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna help you show the value of why they're paying you the 6% to sell their house.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be the professional, and at the end of the day, like, you don't wanna be that agent.
No, I
Kind of
don't.
commission, so, good.
So I
So,
need to figure out how to tell them that and get the listing without them seeing it, and then in 6 months, they'll say, well, yeah, you were right, but I'm not giving it right now.
so no, don't reduce your commission.
What about for family?
No, don't, especially for family, they're the worst.
Your sister. They're the hardest ones to work
No,
with.
they told the rest of your.
I know.
Okay. Next one. I got into real estate to set my own hours. Do I need a regular schedule?
Yes.
Would you hire you, or would you want a professional? I do real estate from 12 to 2 every other Tuesday. Only if you want to get paid. I get up when I feel like it. Which is the right one?
It's so hard.
There's two of them.
Kevin Richter, would you like to tell us a little bit about this?
Sure, do I have to pick the right answer?
Yes, you do.
Gosh. Can I use a lifeline?
Which lifeline you on?
Ask the audience. Ask the audience.
C.
C? Okay, I gotta go C.
Okay.
The audience said.
Okay, come and give us
Come on.
Okay. All right, so two of my favorite bold laws are, it's not about selling real estate, it's about following a schedule, and if it's not in your schedule, it doesn't exist. So really, sometimes we try to make this more difficult than it really is. And you know, as Gary Keller always says, it's simple but not easy, right? We know exactly what we have to do. It's in the MREA, the models are all laid out. It's not complicated, but it's also not easy. So the more you can develop habits and make sure that you are doing the right activities at the right time. So in the morning, doing your lead generation, when your batteries are fully charged, before your willpower is depleted. If you do the right activities, the results will follow. So it's not about selling real estate, it's about following the schedule. If you follow the schedule, everything else happens by itself.
Sweet. Awesome.
Okay, so the next question. I am too busy to stay in contact with my SOI. Is that really important? A, no, it's easier to cold call. B, unfortunately, they are going to throw your Christmas card away. C, yes, they forgot your name when you handed them the keys. And D, no, they will remember me. Don't they always remember you?
No.
So this is, what does Ben Kenny say? I can't see.
Creepy.
So what's the answer?
C.
C? What is the answer? So, did they forget your name?
Yep.
Why?
They're excited about new stuff. They're not thinking about you.
They're excited about their move. They got to get the kids in school, utilities turned on, whatever, right? They got all that stuff going on. So, why do you need to know who Ben Kenny is?
He's gonna be here, you need to be in his class.
He's going to be in your class to help what? To help what?
Everything.
To help you keep in touch with your SOI. Help you do a lot of stuff. Help you be organized. So, okay. Next question. This is still Ben Kenny?
Yes.
So I'm supposed to still wear this? I can't see anything out of it.
Could I have a large business? Oh, you were just a cable guy. So no. Yes, I've been trained on the systems and models that are proven and repeatable. Yes, I watch HGTV. No. What's the good answer? But yes, I've been trained on the systems and models that are proven and repeatable. So just in case you guys didn't know, Ben Kenny is one of the largest agents in Keller Williams, so has one of the largest businesses in Keller Williams, and he's coming to Davis County
They're not really here today.
next Tuesday. It is $129 for an all-day class, but if he can teach you how to have a large business, might maybe be worth it to attend and take a risk and maybe get one nugget from Ben Kenny coming here, and it's 15 minutes away. So I would encourage everyone to dig deep and think about purchasing a ticket. It's coming quick, so we need to get them very quickly. In fact, I don't think we can get them online anymore. We've got to get them at the door. So please let me know if you want to get a ticket. But in the meantime, I want to reward all of our agents who have been participating in the training to help them become a millionaire and learn all of the things that they need to do and what it takes to have a huge business by giving away a free Ben Kenny ticket.
Yay!
Do you guys know who Ben Kenny is?
No.
Who knows who he is? So I go to a lot of different conferences, and he's a speaker at a lot of them. He actually, a few years back, won the Inman Innovator Award. He actually, you guys know what Active Rain is, right? He bought that a few years ago. Is that a small purchase? No, it's huge. He's a guy who started as an agent, followed the model, built a team. Now he owns market centers. He's got multiple teams. He's killing it in expansion. The dude is very, very knowledgeable, and he's pretty funny, to be honest with you. So he's entertaining. You're not just going to be bored the whole time. You're going to learn a lot from him.
He actually started out as a cable guy before he got his license.
He really did.
So you come to this class, it's a big deal because he normally doesn't come to places like Utah. It's kind of small potatoes for what he normally speaks to. He normally speaks to thousands of people.
Okay, drum roll.
So question.
Yes.
How did these people get their names in there on a ticket?
This is for everyone who's attended training since the 1st of September.
What kind of training?
All sorts of training. We've had E-Edge, we've had Ignite,
All the
we've
training
had
on the
Dot
calendar.
Loop. Yes.
Okay.
So if you've attended training, the more training you've attended, the more you increase your odds. So drum roll. Okay.
It's Ben Kenny. Don't blame me.
And the winner is Mike Layton.
Whoa.
Okay, congratulations to Mike for getting him a free ticket, but I hope you guys will all come, increase your odds of being a millionaire, and go to Ben Kenny and sign up for more. So, the end. Have a great day, guys.
Remember, it's 12:30 here for lunch, and we heard about the marketing that you got the postcard on.